and justify a war goal against the Netherlands. We'll just choose Frieslands. Yeah. We need more political power, though. So we'll just wait for that to build up. Insufficient resources. Iran, you are... Okay, we'll get a bit of oil from the US. Fine. Okay, I need to figure out how our army is over here. Like, yeah, what's the... So let's just turn everything we have currently into an army. That sounds like a decent enough plan. Okay. This army needs a commander. Okay, Gunther von Flug, skill 3. Okay. So we'll have this army establish a front line here. Against Amsterdam. Or the Netherlands. How just along our... Yeah, we'll set up a front line against the Netherlands. That sounds great. Go do that. And I think that should work. Although we may want to hold on. Let me change this. How to change this front lines here? Forget this front lines. Okay. I want a front lines that's basically all along my border here. Okay, and can I front line over here too? Okay, into here. Ah, darn. Okay, I am probably doing this in the clunkiest, worst way one can possibly do this. Is it that front lines can only be against a particular country? Is that it? Okay, let's see what they do with that. Good luck. Because, yeah, the powerful countries are up to the west here, like France and the UK. I'm not really concerned about Czechoslovakia coming up and invading me, really. Heh. What does Denmark have, I wonder? Denmark just has like aluminum and stuff. Nothing interesting. They do own these islands here, which have resources, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, cool. So hopefully our political power can be enough to where we can start justifying a cause to declare war against Amsterdam. Oh, military factories. You can do more stuff in our military factories. I mean, let's just kind of try to, increase our, Air Force production across the board, if we can. Could probably use some more artillery, I guess. Infantry weapons always needs to be existing. Oh man, we have a lot of stuff. Support equipment is always important, I'd say. Get some more tanks. And really, I mean, you can never have too many planes, can you? We probably need a lot of fighters if we're gonna have this many bombers, I guess. Hey, US. Can I borrow some more oil? Okay, hopefully that's... Do we need even more? Let's get some from the Soviet... Okay, fine. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. I did not realize that's how that mechanic worked. We don't need this much rubber from the UK. We need like 8, maybe 16. There. Okay. Are we good? Okay, we need more rubber. We need to build this stuff quicker. Hurry. Okay. Okay, that situation has calmed down a bit, I hope. Oh man. Man, I wish we got more political power. Is there anything we can do about that? Oh geesh, we're even Hitler. So let's take a deep look at some of our statistics here. Fascist no elections. Only 60% of our population is actually part of the fascist party. Which is a bit concerning. And I mean, if we look diplomatically, Um, we do have 90% unity, which is it unity? Yeah, national unity, which that's good. That's good. So one interesting thing is Bulgaria, or not Bulgaria, Belgium has this considerable chunk of Africa over here. Granted, it's literally like 3 states, but hey, I wonder if there's anything useful there. We got some tungsten. Really nothing else. So Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. Not a high priority to attack. Sounding like province areas does... Well, mainland Netherlands has like 3, but then they also have the colonies, which is why it looks like which is why they had so many on the list. Now, hopefully, the idea is if we attack Amsterdam, we can defeat them here in Europe before they can really bring their colonial empire into the fight. Should I be making more units? I feel like I should. Okay. So what do you have in you? Motorized infantry? I suppose we could do with making some of those. Yeah. We'll train up some SS divisions. Or how about, yeah, why don't we just go to infinity? That makes sense. Just go ahead, go, go, go. Man, Iran is really not holding up their end of the bargain. Oh, that's cool. Force comparison. That's nice. Also, can we start justifying a war goal? Conquer Holland. Let's just go with Friesland. Go. Let us justify a conquest of the Netherlands. Okay. We've generated world tensions? Have we? Let's see. What have we done? We have generated 2.5%. Why do we... We've inherited tension? Darn. Alright, man. The world is not interesting right now. Just kind of waiting for stuff to happen at the moment. Our technology is coming along. What about our... Our focus is about halfway done. So that's alright. And so the Amsterdam isn't part of any larger alliance, which is good. And so how is the, how's Romania coming along? 21% of the population is now fascist. I'm sure that's higher than the last time I checked. And so, yeah. Hopefully we can get that to be a majority, or at least a plurality or something, before the next Romanian elections. Because, I mean, I believe, or at least it would make sense, if the majority of people are fascist, by the time their elections come around, they'll elect a fascist ruler, right? Makes sense. And so we know that, the Netherlands is working on politics. I mean, good for them. And how is our construction on factories coming along? Have we made many? We have 32. Apparently. I guess. So we've got 15 working on consumer goods. And 12 working on trade goods. And we have 5 at a time working on factories. Oh good, we finished our national focus. Wonderful. Let's get a new one. The West Wall. What does this do? Available as political Fritz Todd, which grants fortification engineer, land fort construction, coastal construction, 12 land forts. Alright, that's great. What else do we have? Army innovations, a treaty with the USSR. That could be useful. And that would get the German-Soviet treaty. Reduce the ahead-of-time penalty by 100%, or gives 50% research bonus if not ahead of time. Okay. Oh, we can befriend China, befriend Japan. Oh man, all of this stuff. This tree here is a lot more complex than the Venezuela one was. Unsurprisingly. So, and I suppose this means they're mutually exclusive, yeah. Industrial efforts is definitely something we're going to want to get. Yeah, industrial efforts looks great. Okay, so we're probably going to be going to war with Amsterdam pretty soon, so let's get army innovations. And that'll kind of get us, because we are likely going to be more land focused. And that'll get us down the path where we can get the treaty with the USSR, and then eventually alliance with the USSR, which could be great. And so, also that'll help our army before we go towards the Netherlands. And then, so we'll probably go to the West Wall and get these industrial things, because industrial you want to get really quite early on. The earlier you get it, the more use you're going to get out of it, is the way I see it. Okay, speaking of earlier you get it, we're working on justifying war with the Netherlands. How is our fleets? Well, let's get some admirals in here. I presume whoever is at the top of the list is probably fairly well qualified. Right? That makes sense. Yeah, no, an alliance with the Soviet Union seems to me like it would be that could be a very good thing. Certainly better than getting the Soviet Union to war with us, that's for sure. Oh, good. Electrical, mechanical engineering. Excellent. Select technology. Let's see. We could get mechanical computer, which would again improve our research. Which I think that's worthwhile. Again, you want to get this improving research stuff quicker. The sooner you get it, the more you're going to get out of it. So that's good. Also, one thing I'm just kind of curious of, like... I mean, obviously, I would think not going to war with the USSR is much better than going to war with the USSR. What does going to war with the USSR give you? Okay. I mean, it gives you a goal. And is this thing... That's great. Soviet Union gains... I don't know. I just feel like befriending the Soviet Union seems like it would be a much better option.